Hello and welcome everybody into GMax Snorlax Battle Day. Almost 3.0, really it's 2.0 and I don't know why it glitched that way, but hey, we're out here to do a handful of battles because people have tickets and particles to use. So let's see what we can get today. We did do the GMax Snorlax Day originally before we had all the updates to the whole GMax and DMax system with 100-person lobbies and the ability to remote battle them as well. So a lot of people remote battling this one. I cannot blame them. 50 people in, mostly remoting. I don't want to upgrade my rewards. That's a really weird overlay. Why has it done that to me? Anyway, it's not shiny in 1820. It's a little way off 1843, of course, if you want to check out the original GMax Snorlax Battle Day. And it's so nice to see they fixed the circle compared to last time where it was significantly, in fact impossible basically, to hit an excellent on the damn thing. We only did 8 battles, we did get one shiny, we lucky swapped it with my fiance Marta, like for like, and we got a 14, 14, 14, 93 shiny lucky of it. So I'm not overly bothered about trying to get better ones for this one, but it'd be stupid not to try and get some particles done. We've also got, finally, the global challenge completed. Well done people, by the way. It took like 4 days basically of max battles, but we struggled through as a community. Clobbopus is now finally available, and you can see my Pokédex over there. We picked it up last night when the global challenge got completed about 8:30 in the evening here in the UK. So we're going to try and get a few of those done. They are in a research task for the remainder of the event in power up a Pokemon 10 times or win a max battle, just the solo one. So this Snorlax 1820 is great. Freaking-tastic. So we've got some power spots. We will be wandering around getting them done, but we do have a quest for a Clobbopus itself. 487 is your 100%er from field research. And if you've been following me on social media and you've seen the thumbnail, we've got a lot more interesting good stuff compared to GMax Snorlax 3.0. Battle number 2, honestly, 36 people or so. It's a lot easier these days because last time, well, I would say last time, but technically 2 times ago that Snorlax was here, we didn't even have GMax Machamp. We were all using DMax Machamp, tanking it with either a Blissey or we're using Zacian Zamazenta. So, 1810, we're going backwards. It's nice to see the circle being properly fixed this time. Trying to shortcut the video because I'm aware that this weekend has been City Safari over in Miami, Buenos Aires and Sydney, and I've seen some amazing bits and pieces, and shout out to anybody who's been going over there. Hope you had a fantastic time, and I will say thoughts and prayers with people who are over in Bondi because whatever happened over there was absolutely horrific, and it's not too far away from obviously City Safari stuff, so hopefully everybody is a-okay on that side of the world. Snorlax has been called 1810. We know is actually the 13-13-13, a little way off of what we'd like to get. Half an hour timers as usual with Max Battle Days, fantastic. We'll just recap on what's been going on. So a couple of days ago we picked up a shiny Timber from home when the I think the event spawns hadn't quite switched over, so it's great to pick up a shiny from the actual event of, it's not High Potential, that's a Netflix show or something, isn't it? What's it called? And it's not Full Metal Jacket either. Well Armed, that's what it is. I knew it was something somewhat military or whatever. And we won 3 max battles today. That's good. That ticks off one of the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan tasks. I gotta be honest, there are a mixture of things on the comments of the last video, which is totally fair enough. Not everybody is as much of a disliker of the Hitmonchan duo as I am from Kanto, but if you guys were doing anything with those max battles, hopefully you had some good RNG. Let me know in the comments below how it went. Me personally, since that video, I haven't done another max battle. Not interested. And this is not a shiny, and we are very much going backwards on this one, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Not to me anyway. If you're out there, this is the first time perhaps getting GMax Snorlax or the first attempt at getting more Snorlax, because honestly for the max finale I don't remember it being featured a lot, even though it was supposed to have 1 hour's worth of rotational spawns, but we know how that event went down. So hopefully you're able to get some good bits and pieces because it's a good tank and it's a good healer. Maybe not the best, but it's still obviously a fan favourite and it's a cool one. Let's get it done and dusted, but I'm not going to beat about the bush anymore. This is probably why you came to the thumbnail, you came to the video. Thursday and Friday we did some random special trades. So I would say random. One of them, the first one was lucky with Marta, my fiance. We did a lucky trade. We decided to shiny swap. I didn't screen record it because you thought, hey, it's always going to go really badly. But we did Nihilego shinies as a swap, and that is one I've been trying to get as a hundo or a shiny Shundo for the longest time. Checked her one first, it came out like a 14, 13, 13 or something. Turned mine around and saw the magical, as you can see, 28, 21 on the numbers. So it's a freaking Shlundo Nihilego, which is just beautiful. And while I'm checking this terrible Snorlax, it's nearly the floor. This thing is such a good poison type attacker, and it's really one of my favorites in terms of the Ultra Beasts. tried to chase it in New York. This one actually came, I think, as a remote raid thanks to the Wolverine Formata, and then we've lucky traded it. So Florida to Wembley to me now, which is great. So honestly, that's freaking fire. Check it out. Obviously got to show it off. And then, because obviously you get 2 special trades per day, Friday evening, just before midnight, I thought, let's just do some random old shiny swaps. And we swapped shiny Pikachus, nothing particularly special, just ones from 2021. We got another Shundo. And as things go, obviously, it's not a costume Pikachu or anything like that, but it's just a standard old Pikachu that came through at like 219 CP. Honestly, that took me by very big surprise, and the fact that it was very late at night, doing trades, people were asleep, I didn't want to, it was just a silent gasp of surprise. So we've had 2 days, 2 Shundos, but it's always good to do those random specials, and you never know if you're swapping those old shinies, what will come out of them. So that's the double Shundo we've had, people, and I think we'll put those to level 50. Honestly, funny seeing all the friendship level ups now that the Forever Friend, I think, is live everywhere. So if you're going Forever Friends, make sure you get your grinds and interactions in, because there's no more additional gift opening or interactions added. And this is not shiny in 1805, so at least we're going backwards in terms of we're going back up. Anyway, some more sparkles this morning before going to do the food shopping a little as a necessary part of life. We picked up a shiny Scyther. I don't think it's related to the event at all, but it's definitely one we'll take because it's a perma boosted one. So yeah, how has everything been going with this well-armed event? And now we've kind of got the main part of the event unlocked. Are you chasing the Clobbopus? Then we've got 1 or 2 tasks started around. I would like to get a few more. I might go out tomorrow and hit a bit of a grind. It's also worth remembering, I know I probably didn't show it, but our Pokédex was actually a really decent 96, so I think we could evolve that pretty much straight off the bat. Okay, I think it's battle number 5. May do a few remotes, but I'm honestly more content with putting my remote raid passes into not only Shadow Heatran, but we've got Reshiram back now, which is lovely. Let's give it a go. Congrats, I think it's the first time I've heard shiny for the entire day, so it's good to know it's turned on. But I will shout out Rob from the local community, who did 1 battle day and got a hundo. Boom, done. Not shiny, and 1783. I love the awfulness. I'm rather hoping you guys were more interested in the 2 Shlundos we got from random trades, or 1 lucky trade, 1 random special trade, than the Snorlax. I will say though, did do extra special trades, so the trade after the Shlundo Pikachu just randomly swapped Starly's, because Starly or Staraptor actually has a Mega in the Mega Dimension Legends EA DLC, and Marta got a Goku Band 98 Shiny Lucky. So it's not quite the Shlundo, unfortunately, but if you're trading older Pokemon, it might actually boost that lucky potential, which is always what we want to do, to be honest. And this is being a very feisty Snorlax. And of course, when the reset hits, we just stay at the same place. 24 people, so the numbers are already starting to dwindle from remotes, and I don't blame people, honestly. I think it's the first time I've had a repetition of a GMax day inside of the same 12-month span, but I might be wrong. Of course, we had Lapras being repeated back in July, I believe it was, overlapping with the road trip for London, and it's not a shiny, and it's 1790. Oh, and I will say, of course, it being a Sunday, go and drop a download to episode 253 of the Incensed podcast, because the episode is now available. It's on all podcast platforms, including good old YouTube if you fancy listening over there. And next week is our Christmas festive special, and you should follow the podcast on YouTube because we'll be dropping a video episode for that one. So go and hit the subscribe button on that one. And if you want to get notified of it, hey, hit a subscribe down here as well. Why not? Because I'll definitely be posting about it. Battle number 7. Is it going to let us actually register our attack? Thank you, game. There we go. I mean, I did start screen recording, so it kind of broke. Honestly, there's a good number of Clobbopus tasks around. Both of them, Power Up 10, win a max battle, seen plenty of them today. So that's where I think the event grind for tomorrow for myself is going to be good. But obviously, anybody who's got a working week, it's a bit stupid, really, because it basically means you've got 1 day of an event. And that's why I think the global challenge should have been done differently. Also, not really necessary for introducing something like this, but it's not shiny, it's 1810 once again. Gotta love a first ball catch, and let's check a max battle task for Terrible. While we're battling our final Snorlax, a big thanks as always to each and every one of you who are part of the Patreon squad, and we've had a few more people joining or rejoining, which is always wonderful to see, and I really want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you for helping keep this channel rocking and rolling in the manner that it does, with the full-time content creation covering all the events that we possibly can do and more besides, as well as the live events and the travel and everything that's been possible in this year. Honestly, it wouldn't have been a possibility. Repeating myself, were enough all of you wonderful people. So thank you very much indeed. And thank you, while I'm trying to keep track of my Snorlax and my champ, To each and every one of you who've hit that subscribe button over the years and this year as well, it's good to have you with us. Hitting up possibly the final thingy that we need to do. And you can see the sun is starting to go down. It's already disappearing, only halfway through the event, but I think this is our lot. This is battle number 8. And we've got some shinies for people, which is really nice to see. A few hundos for peeps, which is good. Anybody who didn't do the original day or the max finale, too hardcore. Let's see what the final battle is going to give us, shall we? Before I think we burn some Stardust. And we'll pick up a few quests along the way. We've got Clobbopus stacked up. Come on. Boom! No shiny and 1798. I think we'll do a few remotes just to get some friendship interactions with people. I don't mind burning the remotes. Forever Friends update. Let's keep it going, people. And the first ball catch, we've got to love that. We've used the Max Mushrooms today, as well as the Dynamax Cannon effect that you get on your Eternatus. And if you're struggling for numbers or don't want to buy Max Mushrooms, definitely either use the Adventure effect for Zacian or Eternatus. They'll give you a damage increase, which is good. That's what we like to see. But we have Winner Max Battle for a Frozen Thumb, in my case, and 457. That is some way off. It's also wild to think this year we've picked up, through trades, raids, purifications, catches, com days, even daily adventure incense, we have 14 Shundos this year. Insane. And we did do one further Snorlax thanks to Berthold over in Florida, who's enjoying the City Safari. Hope you're having a good time over there, mate, as well as a lot of the Patreon squad and players. Nothing fantastic, but that wasn't really too of an important task for today, even though it was the major event. What I thought we could do is hit Evolve and get the evolution, I think it's Grapploct or something, added to our collection. It's a 96%, and we will be back out for the remainder of this event, try and see if we nab ourselves a hundo, and see if we can trade a handful of them. Let me know if you had any luck with the Clobbopus from Tasks or the Wild, because that's a rather snazzy looking octopus. That's for sure. Grapploct, and into the decks it goes. Splendid, and nice to have a decent IV one. People are saying this could have some potential play in the PvP sector. If you're interested in that, hopefully it is. I mean, I don't do PvP. And I thought we could round out today's video by actually finishing off the maxing for these 2 Shundos that we got over this week. 168,000 more Stardust to make it a 1060 Shundo Pikachu. And actually, it's quite good that we got one without a costume, because if you haven't seen, or don't want any spoilers, it's all over the internet. But the Mega Dimension, we mentioned it earlier in the video actually, there are 2 future Megas of Raichu. There's X and Y that will eventually make their way to Pokemon GO. So actually having this as it is probably is quite a good idea. This is a bit better, 4465, only 220,000 dust, but we still have to spend 296 XLs, level 50 Shlundo, not a Flabebe, but it is a level 50 Nihilego, which is one of the prime poison type attackers, and honestly, fantastic. And it's really cool to add an Ultra Beast into the collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and stick with me for more Pokemon GO content, because of course next week is looking fairly chock-a-block. We've got the remainder of this event. Thursday brings in Winter Holidays Part 1 with Sudowoodo and Charjabug to chase, as well as some great winter shiny hunts. And we actually have the Celestial Research Day on the Saturday the 20th, 2 to 5 PM, with big boosts on research tasks for Solrock and Lunatone. Not the most useful Pokemon, but definitely good ones to shiny chase. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Don't forget you can check out the videos available on the screen right here if you want to see one of the previous research days where we had some really good RNG, or if you want to see perhaps where we got a decent-ish Nihilego back in the day, maybe some New York Go Fest stuff. But I will say, until the next time, peeps, do take care.